Hello guys, and welcome back to a very different video here today on the channel. We are actually going to be going with a Whiz best ever Arsenal team squad builder. This is something I've never done before, never really thought to do it. So let me just check if the FPS is working. Boom, you can hide that now. So yeah, we're going to get into this today. Now, I've never done this before, but this is going to be the best ever Arsenal team on Ultimate Team. Obviously, the reason I'm doing it on Whiz and not doing it on the console is because you can't get this type of game mode with the generations in Ultimate Team. So the best way that we can replicate this is through Whiz. Now, thank you to Whiz for having this feature. Awesome site, go and check them out. I'll leave a link in the description down below. But we are going to jump straight on into this, and we're going to start in goal. Now, this team, unfortunately for me as an Arsenal fan, isn't actually the best team in the world. In goal, when it loads, we are actually going with Szczesny, who still is the current keeper. But we're actually going with, when I can find it, let me just check. Yeah, I'm just trying to check the ones that I know are right. Where is he? He is, there we go. So it is the in-form Szczesny from FIFA 12 with the 83 rated card. A decent card, but a lot of these cards aren't actually that good, and you'd be surprised at some of the players. Now, I'm not going to be using centre forwards in this team, and I'm also not going to be using like right forwards and stuff. So this isn't like possibly the best you can make, but the best one in a 4-4-2 formation without any crazy position changes. So in at right back, we do have another ex-Arsenal player. Well, not another one, but there's quite a few players that aren't at Arsenal anymore in this team, and one of them is Bakary Sagna. Unfortunately, did end up leaving, which was a little bit of a shame. Like, I do miss Bakary, although he is or has been very loyal to Arsenal over the last 7 or so years. It's a shame to see him go, but this is his FIFA 11 card, and it is an 86 rated. I can't remember if these were Team of the Season cards, Team of the Year, or informs back in FIFA 11. But nonetheless, Sagna had a very good card and definitely, worthy of entering this team. In at number 3, we do have Thomas Vermaelen, another player who left this summer to go on to Barcelona. Hopefully he's doing well there. I think he's actually injured at the moment, which doesn't surprise me. Thomas Vermaelen was always injured. But we do have his 85 rated inform again from FIFA 12. Very good card there. Although you'd be surprised that if we do any more of these and you want to see other teams, let me know. They will be a lot better than Arsenal. Arsenal don't have the best team in terms of, players. But we're in at number 4. We do have Per Mertesacker's Team of the Season card from last year, which was an 87 rated. Absolutely incredible card. I'm not even being sarcastic. Although he has 40 pace, that card was actually very good if you used it in FIFA 14 last year. At left back, we do have Gael Clichy, obviously another Man City player now, along with Bakary Sagna, and he actually was the highest ever rated Arsenal left back, which is a little bit disappointing because he is only 81 rated. Maybe something we should look into in the future is getting a more experienced left back. As you can see, this team isn't the greatest, but nonetheless, we are going to move on to the right wing, which is going to be one of my favourite Arsenal players in Theo Walcott. He had an absolutely incredible card in FIFA 12, and that was a special purple Team of the Season. It wasn't a Team of the Season, it was a special 86 rated card. I don't actually know what this card was for, so if any of you do know what this card was for, do let me know down in the comments, because I didn't really play FIFA 12 too much and I didn't know what that card was for. But in at the right central midfield, we have Santi Cazorla, who is an absolutely incredible player, and we do have his FIFA 13 card, which is an 89 rated Team of the Season. Absolutely fantastic. I could have used Samir Nasri, but I'm not going to because he's an absolute scumbag and I don't want to put him into this team. Instead, I used Cazorla. They're both the same rating, so essentially it doesn't really matter which one I use. You can use whichever one you want if you wanted to build this squad on the Whiz app. On the left centre mid, we do have the FIFA 10 Fabregas. Now, you could essentially use the centre forward version, which is a 90, but because we're not going to be using centre forwards in this team, I'm going to use the CDM version that was an 89 rated. Absolutely incredible card for Cesc. Could easily have played him up front with them sort of stats, and obviously he did get the centre forward card. That means you can put him up front as well. In at the left midfield is a player that I'm very shocked to say is actually in this team, because it is a little bit of a surprise, to be honest, but it is none other than Andre Arshavin. Obviously not an Arsenal player anymore, thank Christ, because he was pretty bad, but he did actually have a very good card for Arsenal, and that was an 86 rated card, which, if I can find it, let's type in Arshavin. If we can find it, it is actually a very good card. He did have, there you go, an 86 special card, the same as Theo Walcott. in at left midfield, and to be fair to him, he does actually have an incredibly good card in the card that is shown there from FIFA 12. Up front, we have on the right position, we have Van Persie. Obviously, again, no longer an Arsenal player, and to be honest, I'm not sad that he's not, because he's an absolute dickhead as well. And a lot of these players left on bad notes, or players I could have put into this team. If we go down to the FIFA 12, Robin Van Persie, I believe this is Arsenal's highest ever rated player on Ultimate Team, which is a little bit depressing because it is Van Persie, but nonetheless he got a Team of the Year card, or Team of the Season card, sorry, in FIFA 12. Sorry if I'm not familiar with most of the cards. I've only been playing Ultimate Team really since like the start of FIFA 13, so I'm not too up to grips with the latest cards and what they all meant at the time. But in at the left striker, we do go with probably my favourite player right now for Arsenal, and understandably why. A lot of people say it's a one-man team, but it is Alexis Sanchez, and he did last year get an Man of the Match striker card for Arsenal, 86 rated, which is an absolutely beast card. I wish I got a chance to use that. But that on your screens there, ladies and gentlemen, is the best ever Arsenal team in Ultimate Team in a 4-4-2 formation. If you want to see any more clubs, do let me know. We will be carrying on with the top 5 centre-backs, top 5 left-backs, etc, etc, so on and so forth as well. But I wanted to bring this to you as well. Probably do 1 a week of these, maybe 2 a week, depending on the support on the series. But if you guys did enjoy this video, if we could smash 5 likes, as always, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. There'll be a link down in the description below, and I will speak to you guys in the next one.